And now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good. John Steinbeck. That sentence sounds gentle. It is actually an exposure. Steinbeck was not lowering your standards. He was naming the impossible standard that keeps your work, apologies, and decisions permanently unfinished. Perfectionism hides you behind potential. Your perfectionism rarely announces itself as fear. It arrives wearing respectable clothes, care, ambition, discipline, taste. You tell yourself the proposal needs another pass, the portfolio needs 3 stronger pieces, the message needs exactly the right tone. Nothing is abandoned. Everything is merely delayed until it can represent you without weakness. That condition never arrives. A finished thing enters a world you cannot control. Your reader may misunderstand it. Your employer may reject it. Your friend may hear the apology and still remain hurt. Completion converts private possibility into public evidence, and evidence can puncture the identity you have protected: the gifted writer, the exceptional candidate, the thoughtful partner who could succeed spectacularly under ideal conditions. An unfinished project cannot conclusively fail. That is its secret comfort. You can keep admiring what it might become because reality has not measured it. Preparation then stops serving the work and starts guarding your self-image. Every revision becomes another locked door between your imagined ability and an actual verdict. The cost is not only missed output, it is lived time. Years can disappear inside folders named Final, Final 2, and Final, Revised. Your body recognizes the trap before your mind admits it. Tight shoulders, a hovering cursor, a pulse of relief when you decide to wait another week. Relief rewards avoidance, making the ritual feel wise. The same pattern infects decisions. You postpone choosing a city until certainty appears, delay ending a relationship until your explanation becomes unassailable, or withhold an apology until you can guarantee forgiveness. Meanwhile, silence makes choices for you. The job closes. Trust thins. Energy drains from the work into managing the shame of not doing it. Steinbeck's line cuts deeper than reassurance. Good is not a consolation prize beneath perfection. Goodness can exist only in contact with consequence, where your hidden ideal finally becomes real. The line appears in East of Eden, Steinbeck's 1952 novel about inheritance, guilt, freedom, and the fear that character is fixed. Its moral world does not treat goodness as spotless innocence. Characters carry jealousy, cowardice, longing, and damage. Their decisive question is whether those flaws must dictate the next act. Against that background, the sentence is not praise for carelessness. It separates moral movement from moral purity. Steinbeck understood unfinished work intimately. While composing East of Eden, he wrote daily letters to his editor Pascal Covici, using them to warm up before entering the manuscript. Published later as Journal of a Novel, those letters record doubt, fatigue, technical worries, and repeated judgments about the work. The remarkable fact is not that uncertainty vanished. It is that pages accumulated beside it. His practice gave doubt a place without giving doubt command. Modern research describes a similar split. Psychologists often distinguish high personal standards from perfectionistic concerns, fear of mistakes, harsh self-criticism, and the sense that your worth depends on flawless performance. Standards can organize effort. Perfectionistic concerns tend to bind effort to anxiety, shame, and avoidance. The danger is not wanting excellent work. It is interpreting an imperfect result as evidence of an imperfect self. You can see the distinction at a kitchen table. 2 applications are open on identical laptops. On the first, care improves the evidence, clarifies the language, and reaches submit. On the second, each edit creates a new imagined judge. The applicant changes a verb, rereads the requirements, checks another credential, then closes the tab. Only the second process protects a fantasy. Rejection cannot reveal inadequacy if no application exists. The same test applies to apology. Care asks whether your words name the harm clearly. Perfectionism asks whether your words can control the response. Care serves repair. Perfectionism demands immunity. Steinbeck denies you immunity. Your brain does not fear imperfection as an abstract property. It predicts a social event, exposure. The document leaves your screen, another mind evaluates it, and your private estimate meets an external result. That crossing can feel physical. Your chest tightens. Heat rises toward your face. Your attention narrows around every possible defect. Perfectionism offers an escape by moving the finish line. If the standard remains unreachable, non-completion becomes rational. You are not hiding, your inner argument says. You are refining. Because refinement resembles work, avoidance escapes detection. You receive the emotional reward of retreat while preserving the moral identity of diligence. This is why your fantasy of potential feels safer than a record of attempts. Potential has no edges. UI. It can contain the bestseller, the promotion, the restored friendship, the wiser version of your life. Action collapses those possibilities into a single path with limits. Your actual painting has a weak corner. Your interview answer rambles. Your apology cannot reverse last Tuesday. Reality is smaller than fantasy, but only reality can be revised. A second mechanism deepens the trap: conditional self-worth. When achievement is something you do, feedback informs the task. When achievement becomes what you are, feedback threatens identity. A rejected draft no longer means this draft failed to persuade. It means your talent was imaginary. Under that equation, delay is not laziness. It is self-protection. It is self-protection. Yet protection quietly creates the outcome it fears. Without completed attempts, you receive no accurate feedback. Without feedback, your skill cannot calibrate. Your standards grow more elaborate while your experience remains thin. Then each attempt carries unbearable symbolic weight because it must prove years of hidden promise. Steinbeck's contrast breaks that equation. Perfect describes an image beyond correction. Good describes a direction inside time. Perfect asks your act to certify your identity. Good asks it to participate. Tomorrow morning, choose the thing that has remained almost ready. Do not begin by promising lower quality. Doubt! Give it a definition of good that can be observed. The application answers every required question. Honestly, the draft makes its central claim clearly. The apology names your action without excuse. A visible standard directs craft. An invisible demand for flawlessness directs fear. Then place a boundary around revision. The boundary might be a time, a date, or a fixed number of passes, but it must end in contact with reality. Send the email while your finger still hesitates above the trackpad. Publish the essay with the paragraph you may later outgrow. Say, "I hurt you and I am sorry," before building the perfect explanation. Notice what happens after release. Shame may surge for several minutes. Your mind may produce imaginary reviews with astonishing speed. Do not interpret that discomfort as proof that submission was wrong. It is the sensation of surrendering control, not the discovery of incompetence. Stay still long enough to let the wave pass. When feedback arrives, force it back onto the object. Replace "I am bad" with the opening confuse this reader. Replace "I failed at honesty" with "My apology included a defense." Specific criticism has handles. Identity verdicts have none. You can revise a sentence, add evidence, or ask a cleaner question. You cannot productively revise your entire worth. This changes your relationship with standards. Excellence becomes iterative rather than ceremonial. Your first completed attempt does not need to display your full capacity. It needs to create the information your second attempt requires. A good decision can also remain painful. A sincere apology can remain unforgiven. A worthy application can still be refused. Goodness lies in the quality of your participation, not your power over the verdict. Each completion teaches your nervous system. Your life is not erased by failure as often as by the attempt to remain unfailable. Steinbeck offers no permission to become careless. He offers a harder freedom. Let your work be judged, let your apology be heard, let your choice become real. Perfection preserves possibility. Goodness spends it fully.